You already know you in the dungeon with your boy K the fuck IX. And all that you do is feed me 50K subs, chat. I need them subs. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, hit them buttons up there. Follow me on Facebook, Twitch, and IG. You already know where you at. You with kids K the fuck IX. We're at in the dungeon. Hit them buttons up there, spam that subscribe button, spam that like button, and we out. Kick it with your boy. What it is, chat? You already know where the fuck you at. You in the dungeon with your boy K the fuck IX, and all I ask you to do is feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. Tap in right now with a like. Hit that button. It help a lot. We about to tap into that Tory Lanez. So, if you ain't ready, stop by up in here. And if you ready, hey look, you chilling in the right place. Just do this. Tap in right now and feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. Tap in with a subscription button. Bing! Hit it. Let's go.
Tommies and bunkers, the knives, the thumpers, the lock and the socks, the credit shit. I call a shot on the yard, you a problem, my son out there hitting cash out shit out you.
I would be dishonest if I didn't bring that up, but honestly, I don't believe a word is coming out of this dude's mouth. And the way he speaks, bro, you could tell he's super slimy. And he's somebody who's been in jail long enough to where he understands certain like vernacular and articulations that's needed in a self-defense case. So essentially, he just pleaded his self-defense case that he plans on pleading to the courts. But yeah, bro, this dude is just slimy. It very well could be, bro. It's just the aura of PDFs that appears to be super slimy to me.
His mom talked to him. He said yes, so I was going back into my cell. And when I went back, instead of going to cell, he was walking towards my door. He stood in front of my cell, looked at his boys, no negative alert. And when he showed me what he had, something in his pocket, I just rushed him. What do you have in his pocket? I just rushed him.
He said he just rushed him. He seen something in his pocket.
I believed it to be a weapon at the time.
Pay attention to the language here. I believed it to be a weapon at the time. And because I believed it to be a weapon at the time, it wasn't premeditation. It was me thinking this was a self-defense case. Now, he also said...
That's real shit, though. He putting his words together. He said, I believed it to be. So if he believed it to be, and he putting that self-defense case together, shout out to my California goons out there looking. Shout out to my New York goons out there looking. Everywhere else on the coast, tap in right now. Subscribe. Chat. Look, we bringing you something today. We got Hello Fresh. And if you like eating fresh, either it's raw meat, cooked meat, sushi, whatever it is, you vegan, you want a chicken rocks, you want to sauce it up, look, you get one box for a $60 value of HelloFresh on me. 30 days free. Did I say 30 days? I'm going to give you some more. 3 months free. HelloFresh. Eat fresh on me, chat. All you gotta do is hit that tag you see on the screen or follow the video and you're gonna see it in the description. HelloFresh. 3 months on me free. Your boy KIX, the KIX way. Hit that tag. I'm gonna get you right. Out to the channel, like the channel.
Tory Lanez's boys were present, right? He says Tory Lanez walked to his cell, was standing outside his cell like a Marvel character with something in his pocket, completely unprovoked, by the way. Completely unprovoked. They dabbed each other up, had no problems that day. But Tory Lanez all of a sudden had something in his pocket where he would say it was like a poker or a knife, and went to his cell and stood out the cell like a Marvel character while smirking to his boys. And smirking to his boys is an important detail because he contradicts himself later on in this call.
So I rushed in, and I just snatched them. I just took advantage of them. I just threw them all over, and I just kept slamming them and stabbing them.
You hear what he said? I just snatched them, threw them around, and I just kept stabbing them. That's crazy, chat. That's deep. Like, For somebody to hit somebody 14 times, you would say something personal, some words been thrown, even some money been put in play. Cause you really tried to unalive him. You hit him 14 times, twice in the head. Looked like Shorty wasn't fighting back. Hey, let's check it out.
Were you trying to kill him?
That's what it seemed like.
No, not at
What he
all.
said.
I wasn't trying to kill him, ma'am. I just stabbed him 14 times, including 3 times in the head. I wasn't trying to kill him, ma'am. I
He
was
said,
just trying to make sure he ended up
in
in
the
critical
head?
condition with a collapsed lung. Oh my God, bruh.
But I thought I was awake and I thought breathing. And when I felt like a sting in my leg, I felt like, oh, that. So I moved back and I kept stabbing more. And I think that he threw something, so I was like, oh, that.
This is
So I just kept going. After he was yelling, hell, screaming, please tell me.
This dude must think we're stupid or something. This man said with a straight face, trying to convince us he's telling the truth, that Tory Lanez had a knife on him too, and Tory Lanez just let him rush him. Cool. Tory Lanez stabbed him in his legs, but he only felt a slight sting. Cool. Then while he's attacking Tory Lanez with a knife, Tory Lanez threw his knife away. And he thought, oh, he did have a knife on him because he just threw it away. So then he continues to stab Tory Lanez up some more, including in the back of the head. Does that make sense, bro? What man is
To me,
throwing away their
chat,
weapon
no, it don't make sense.
as you are attacking him with your weapon?
Chat, hell no, that don't make sense. Like, if a nigga doing to me what he said, grabbing me, throwing me around, and hitting me, if I had the knife on, the whatever you want to call it, I am not about to throw it. Nigga, I'm about to pull it out. Get off of me. Right in the back of his head. You know? Like, that's crazy. What, I throw my only weapon? No.
Cut it out, bruh. Cut it out, bruh. It's not even something that's plausible. This is a complete impossible scenario.
Look at that. Look, come on, bro. That's just... Man, if it all bloody, come on, bro. No, pay attention to what he said on the phone and what's going on in this vid. Now, hey, I see him throwing him around, tossing around, and poking him. But do you see Tory trying to fight back? I mean, all that he's saying is raps, you would think he'd be fighting back. But this is real life right here. Do you see that man fighting back? No. So that man was not a threat to you. So you can't plead self-defense. Not off this footage. Even though it's blurry, you still see figures and see what's going on. Bro, he's still going. Then my man Tory get up and catch flight. Help me. I feel him, like, I feel him. But I'm saying, hey, feed me 50K subs, chat. Alright, look, tap it. Check it out. I got something for you today. Look, Hulu on me for 30 days free. You can't beat that. 30 days free of Hulu. All you gotta do is hit that tag up there. I'ma get you right. Hulu on your boy KIX free. Look, after the 30 days, you can keep it. You can cut your subscription off. Whatever you want to do. But on me today, I'm giving you Hulu for 30 days free. The KIX way. Let's get it. Hit that tag up there to get them 30 days. And right now, subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Follow me on them tags you see up there. Let me know in the comment box what you think about this right here. Because this right here is more senseless stuff. That man could have been unalived. Like, Right now, it would be no more Tory. Like, for what? All because of hate and envy, or because somebody put the bag up? Which one was it? Was it hate? Was it a beef? Or did somebody put the bag up? I'm feeling like it was a beef and somebody put the bag up on the outside. That type of beef. You know? Tap in right now with a like if you think that's true. Feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. Subscribe to the channel.
Look at me. And then I just let him go. Like, I was saying, like, man, you trying to kill me?
Where were you guys like? I know why, but why would he pick you out of all people to want to put money on your head? Well, what was the beef exactly about?
It was really no beef. He just talked a lot. And I had confronted him a while back about old things around me. Like, I'll take a fade, I'll nice up,
Now listen to him. He said it was all over. He just talked too much. He said he'll do this, he'll take a tranny, fuck him up, this, that, the third. Now, over there, I know you can't say certain things, because certain things will get you beat up, stabbed up, whatever. Maybe he crossed them guidelines and said something. But all of that is crazy. Maybe Tory did say something to get him, put them hands on him so he can get him rolled over to PC. Maybe. Because you know he was in general population. Who knows? But this was senseless. Like, Tory did not deserve that, you know?
And to me, I feel like the second, third time you're in that conversation, I was like, what you trying to say? So I approached him and told him, like, what's up? Like, just go on, I'll come to your cell, we'll do whatever.
Everything came out his mouth?
Because I felt like he was
BS.
kind of antagonizing me, like testing me, like if someone was afraid or something. We were cool at the beginning. We were cool for like a year. We chilled, kicked it together, everything. It just,
They're not on that type of prison yard, Rochelle.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. They got like little fractions, but she was more like he was different. He started kicking it with certain people, you know. And when he started doing that, that's kind of when we had our little misunderstandings and we stopped talking as much. But we were neighbors for a while. I've been knowing him for about 2 years already.
We said 2 years already.
Okay. And during the situation when you and him grew a friendship?
Yeah, we were cool. We chilled, we ate, we drank, we partied, we kicked it, yeah.
Sound like they back home to me. Chill, cook the drink, smoke, party.
I just came out in the morning to tell him, you know, good morning. I told him what's up. Give him a little fist bump, ask him if everything is good.
He's like, give him a little fist bump, everything
The night
good?
before and the day before.
So what was the situation the night before and the day before?
So I heard some rumors that he was trying to put money on my head. He felt uncomfortable living next to me. Said I was a threat. So I confronted him. And then I found out the same thing. He said he tried to put money on my head, so he tried to put money on his head. We had a little discussion or whatever. So the next morning, that night, he said some kind of crazy. So the next morning, I came out and see if everything was good.
I'm highly skeptical of anything that comes out of the mouth of a PDF.
Now,
This man was arrested for killing.
we gonna pause right there. It's a little bit, and every lie is the truth. And every lie, there's a little bit of truth. You heard him say the part about the money part, right? But you heard him say Tory standing for himself, taunting him, saying something to him. We clear as they see, Tory come out the cell with his hand up there like this. He's saying something, somebody's doing something. We don't know. So he could have antagonized. And probably was like, yeah, that's what I thought. And turned around and was about to get on the phone. Because that's what it looked like he was doing. Or turn around and talk to somebody in another cell. It's either one of the two. Now peep this, chat. This is where it get deep. I said Tory was standing like this. He could have said something to me, turned around. Boom. Now he talking to somebody. That's when Shorty cried him up, and did what he did. Day before Tory said, oh yeah, I'm gonna put some money on you. Maybe he said the day before, somebody put some money on him. You gotta think about, it's a little bit of truth in a lie. That man wasn't fearing for his life. Somebody paid him to do that.
His girlfriend, who was half his age when he was 26 years old. However, Tory Lanez did drop that song with DDG, and these lyrics from this song could be completely unrelated to that incident. Well, the incident didn't happen yet, but it could be completely unrelated, and Tory Lanez could just be doing the thing that rappers do, which is lie in their raps. But in the song with DDG, Tory Lanez confessed that he was
in his rap.
These are the most
Because the way he was acting,
state prison where race, gangs,
that ain't no way no real nigga act. Real nigga would have been calling for no CO.
The only step above this,
real nigga been fighting back. Real nigga took that shirt off. Give me that. I know how to get down.
A disciplinary confinement
Feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. Tap in right now with a like. Subscribe to the channel. Tap in. Subscribe to the channel. This that Tory Lanez story.
would originally report multiple sources, including a corrections officer, claimed Tory was on the prison yacht. But an updated report from a representative of the California Department of Corrections would clarify Tory was attacked within a housing unit. Prison staff rushed into the unit administering first aid while quickly determining Tory suffered life-threatening injuries, forcing them to call 911. Tory Lanez landing in a life flight helicopter at Kern Medical Center in Bakersfield, California, an hour-long drive from the prison. With that distance, a helicopter was the only form of transportation able to move him fast enough to save his life. A message to Tory Lanez's Instagram account would state he'd been stabbed 4.
Let me let y'all chat take a minute to read that. But in the boast of that, I feel like no matter what the rapper say in his raps, he do not deserve to get almost unalive. He can cap in his raps. But did I give you the right to touch him, to harm him, to do anything to him? No. It's just senseless, man. That man got a mother, father, maybe a kid, child, daughter, who knows? But he got a family to get back home to. But he got a job to do. He got to get back to the community and do right. And show them that all of that nonsense they put him in there for can be changed and turned around. They can do better. Show the youth that, you know?
18 times. 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed, and he had to be placed on a breathing apparatus.
You said both collapsed.
Tory was breathing on his own, and despite the pain, was talking normally, in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through. He also wanted to thank everyone for their continued prayers and support. Based on his wounds, it can be assumed Tory was attacked from behind, as the majority of his wounds struck his back and behind his head.
Coward.
Initially, no word was released as to who did it.
Cowards only attack from the back.
Because this took place in California, the only time someone is stabbed and it doesn't result in a race riot is if they are stabbed by their own race. But that isn't the case here. Compton rapper Spider Loc would post a conversation with a current inmate at Tehachapi. The man would claim Tory was on a tier full of Mexicans when a Mexican stabbed Tory. He confirmed Tory had to be airlifted from the prison, and the prison was placed on lockdown. He'd also confirmed, as soon as the
Chad, that go to show you, not show you, but that go to see why, because you seen the vid, why people was walking past him instead of helping, because I thought he was on a 50-50 general population, you know, but you hear 1090 tell it, he was on an all Mexican tier. I very seldom highly doubt that, because if he's supposed to be on PC from the jump and he a celebrity, they ain't gonna put him over there with a whole bunch of them. If they gonna put him anywhere in general pop, they gonna put him over there with his color, you know. So he gonna be on a majority black tier, you know. So I doubt that they put him on an all Mexican tier. Like, no. So Jake, where you get that from? Pulled it out your ass or whatever? I don't know, but you know how it go. Cause when you was over there, you was over there on the all wood tier. So chill out with that. Getting that touched. So enough with that. We know niggas touched you. But this right here was sensitive that I know once they come off lockdown, they gonna get their get back. So better watch out. But this chat, Tory didn't have a chance. Whew.
Down is lifted, the blacks will be seeking revenge on the Mexicans.
What I said?
What's Gucci?
What's cracking?
What it do, fine?
Shit, nothing much to look, right?
Right.
This morning, brother, the Mex came out and bust on the boy Tory. You know, they airlifted him and all that, so you know, nah, that's gonna respond. When we come off this shit, we gonna respond the right way to that.
They laid the yard down?
Nah, it happened in the building.
What was it over? It was over some, what he had, did he have a debt, a gambling debt or something?
Nah, nothing like that. Shit, we don't even really know. We don't even know the whole situation, you know.
So it was just like some foul play. So it's gonna be up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. For sure, was some foul play.
Damn, wasn't nobody right there with him? Wasn't nobody right there with him when he went down?
Yeah, I guess nobody wasn't. He was by himself out there. Whole tier full of necks. He on the whole tier full of necks.
Ooh.
Well, you already know, once we get on this, we put some player on.
So that's it.
I'm already knowing. God damn.
The whole team full of them.
Sahajibi has a known reputation for being SNY, otherwise known as a special needs yard. These yards are known to house gang dropouts, snitches, sex offenders, and anyone else whose life is threatened by being in general population. But California has also recently implemented 50-50 yards, half general population, half SNY, to integrate the two prison societies. This goes against strict prison gang politics, mainly for the Mexicans and whites who are allegedly forced to attack any rival or SNY.
Somebody in the chat just brought something to my attention. And by looking at the video, I also brought it to your attention. I thought Tory could box. That's what I'm saying. Y'all take all them boxing lessons and all them karate lessons, but when that in real life when the nigga fighting, I haven't seen him work. Not unless you get that first hit and you knock his ass out. I done seen a couple boxers knock a couple niggas out. But for real, that boxing karate shit get you shot or stabbed. I'm not gonna lie to you. And they ain't teach you how to get up out of that. But you better fly like Gail Lewis, Neil Armstrong, somebody. They'll teach you how to get away from that. Real fast. Let's get back.
Made to essentially remove themselves from the yard until they are placed back in general population amongst the quote-unquote honorable convicts. While general population is deadly, it's controlled chaos, and SNY yards can be just as dangerous, if not worse, as the gang politics that keep things in line go out the window and violence becomes rampant. It's unclear if Tory was in fact SNY, as that comes with its own bad reputation within prison, but it's likely Tory was placed on a 50-50 yard, and his politics didn't require him to remove himself.
Feed me 50K subs, chat. I need them subs. Tap in right now with a like and a subscribe. Ooh. Ooh. Damn, he knocked his ass down. He said, he straight fell. He trying to get up. Tory trying to get away from this nigga. Like, yo, get him away from me. And he can't do nothing, bro. That's crazy. I fucks with Tory, but he's supposed to God. Let's get that. I'd have put big hands on him. That's crazy, chat. That man was almost unalive because of that. That's crazy. He swore. Did you hear the man said? Look at this pussy. So this footage right here cannot be the CO footage. And if it is the CO's footage, they seen it coming. They knew it was coming. So they had that camera right there, started to pause it and waited for it. Now if it's not the CO footage, how you know to do this footage at this point in time, particular time, had the phone right there. This was set up. It was set up that way, chat. We already know that. So tap in right now so we can go to a part 2 and get over and tell you what the setup was about. Because I can't even tell you who set him up. It's out there, chat. And if you want that, tap in right now, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, hit that notification bell. It's going to let you know when part 2 come out. And look, we're going to finish getting into this. But it ain't no much to get into. So I'm going to tell you this. Feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. Subscribe to the channel. All you need to be is right here in the dungeon with your boy, K-the-fuck-I-X. Hit that like button. Subscribe. That's all I ask you to do. Hey, look. We keep saying a bean over here. Hit me in that comment box and I hit back. Now that's